What's up, guys? Today we're talking about Bitcoin, why it's one of my biggest investments, and why I think in today's macro environment it's gonna outperform. So let's get into it. So today we're talking really big picture. We're talking about the policies of governments around the world, including America, of printing endless amounts of money. And ultimately what this does is it allows them to fund lots of things that they don't have money for, such as relief to people who are in need or to businesses. But ultimately what this does is it devalues the currency. So as a simple example, if I had 1% of the entire US dollar money supply, if I owned that, once they print 20% more money into circulation, then obviously I own much less of a percentage than 1%. So what this does is it makes people concerned about inflation and the value of their dollar, and so they look for things where their value can be safe, where it will hold its value over time. Now, this is, in my opinion, one of the main reasons why the stock market is doing so well, even though many people aren't doing very well. I mean, it is true that some businesses are thriving through the coronavirus, particularly online businesses. But I think the stock market is also performing more than it should because of this inflationary environment and the future projected inflationary environment. But where Bitcoin comes in is that I think in this type of environment, Bitcoin is the better of all of the investments. One, because it's been in a bear market / consolidation for the past 3 years. Two, it just had a halving, so these are some big picture reasons why I think it's undervalued. And then if you compare it to stocks, when they increase in value because people are buying them up, they become overvalued eventually, because unless the business is increasing at the exact same level, which I think in most cases in the stock market is not the case. But with Bitcoin, as you buy it up, its value actually increases because there are more people in the network, which gives more value to the network, and that's a large part of Bitcoin's value, is the network effect. So I think this actually has huge implications, especially in this inflationary environment. And really what it means is that people are looking for a store of value, and Bitcoin is, in my opinion, possibly the best store of value, especially if you consider how small of a market cap it is compared to other traditional stores of value, such as gold. Many people consider real estate also kind of a store of value and a hedge against inflation. I would agree with that. So if you compare Bitcoin's market cap to these other ones, it's so tiny. And if you think that it's a better store of value than the gold especially, or real estate, then the upside is massive for the next few years, especially, as I said, in this inflationary environment. So so one last thing, let's compare the market caps. So Bitcoin's market cap is between $250 billion and $300 billion market cap. Gold is around 8 trillion. So that's a huge difference. That's many times bigger than Bitcoin's market cap. And real estate I'm not as familiar with. I believe it's even bigger than gold's market cap, probably I think around 20 trillion. I'm not really sure, but it's much bigger than even gold's market cap. So when you look at Bitcoin from this lens, the upside is huge. I think the downside is minimal because we just went through a bear market, and now we're, in my opinion, it looks like we're coming out of the consolidation that we've been in and about to start a bull market. So these are some big picture reasons why I think Bitcoin is going to outperform and why it's one of my biggest positions. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, if you like the content, leave a like down below and maybe subscribe. And thanks for watching.